Mary Ann Lorient. Honey, we reject your crazy. Okay, we reject your crazy. We are done with your crazy. We are tired of your crazy. We are through. Okay, we are through. You had nothing but air and opportunity to come on here once you drew the attention of the people and show and prove what you're talking about. You had these claims about Umar, and you just showed us that you just as crazy as he is, if not more. He's supposed to scam you with a check. Oh God, the check was fake. Then you just went even more crazy after that. This is really just some woman who, I don't know, she crazy, crazy. Clearly, you have shown us you are crazy. Everything you've done from the rooter to the tutor since the beginning uh, that we met you, like just ridiculous and unnecessary. And you seem to not want to stop. I don't know why. You're contributing nothing but chaos. That's it. He- I want to say what's your angle, but who cares? It doesn't matter. There is none. Except for you just want to be crazy. You belong on a very short bus that is very full. Very full. Between her and Lene, it's like, what was y'all point? What was y'all's point? Lene just as full of it as Marianne is. And Marianne, you just came on here with some apology. And at first I was like, okay, here's how we gonna play it. Acknowledge your whack ass apology that you wrote and read. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. To make yet another apology that you wrote out that and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just weird the way you read it, the things you were saying. It's just weird. You seem to have a problem with everybody else except for yourself. You seem to want to have smoke with Leonard Honor. You seem to want to say, you talk about stuff that it just doesn't make any sense. It's not relevant. And you know what? At the end of the day, Leonard Honor been on here for a long time exposing Umar. Well, thank you. He been on here for a long time exposing Umar. Before you came along, Leonard Honor gave you a platform by pulling you on so you could talk about Umar, and you went left and stayed there, and you're still there, and you can stay there. You can stay there, but I think people just need to ignore her at this point because what is the game? Yes, you can do 1,000 videos on Marianne. You can pick on Marianne. You can laugh at Marianne. But how funny is this really? Because at the end of the day, guess who's still going strong? Umar. Wasn't that the point? Wasn't that the focus? The fact that this dude done scammed the people for 10 plus years about a school that could never be. It can never, ever be Mary Ann. Let me tell you something, sis. Your movie was whack, corny, and pointless. All right. You linked up with Umar to do something dumb, and it just came out just like that. Dumb. You wanted to come on here and expose him about the way he was at the movie. You had it then. It was a good expose. The things you revealed about Umar and how that situation went down was just terrible. It just adds to his resume of him being terrible. And you should have left it at that. But you have more drama after 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 more drama. He's stalking you. He's harassing you. He's threatening you. He wants to sue you and all that. And then you get to we had a private agreement with a settlement check, and I blame the people. I blame the people. Y'all followed her a little too much. Y'all reported on her a little too much. Y'all believe this woman for some odd reason a little too much. There's no way in the bloody pit of Hades that Umar did a private meeting with this woman, their lawyers, or what have you, discuss paying back some money that is owed, allegedly. Umar ain't paying nothing. Mm? He ain't paying nothing. Again, because it's got to be 3 times, right? Y'all know this. Umar is paying nothing. That's where y'all first messed up at. The girl told you Umar paid her in a check, and Umar ain't paying nobody check, cash, card, or out his ass. He ain't paying. We know this. If he won't even pay the bills for the school, he not paying no Marianne. If he won't even pay people to help him get the school together, the alleged school, and let's stop calling it a school because it's not a school. It could never be a school. He would never qualify, first of all. Second, he doesn't have the capabilities of creating a school and opening a school. He don't have no staff. You don't have no public information about said school, except for what everybody digs up and discovers, and that's that it ain't gonna happen. So whoever's still giving him money, let them. The issue is all these platforms that keep platforming Umar. That's the issue. Why they doing? Because they get clicks and views. Maybe that's why y'all keep talking about Marianne. You won't just let her disappear back into the darkness of the crazy land where she came from. Send her back there. Lady, you need some help. I'm sure we all could use some help. But honey, you need help on a whole nother level and you won't go get it. You still on here with one thing after another. You don't like what people saying about you. Did you know about you too before you brought that mess here? Because coming here with that mess, yeah, people gonna talk about you. They gonna talk about you. Maybe you complaining about them is content. Now, here's the beginning and end of your issue with Lennon Honor. Okay, that dude been doing content on Omar for years. You knew that. You saw him. You was a fan, and you saw a way to further your shenanigans, and you linked up with him, and he did something that was just dumb. Dumb, irresponsible, and very questioning because I thought he was presenting as somewhat of an intellect. That whole check thing, hey, you can't explain crazy on both y'all ends. Okay, you bought something dumb to Lennon, and he risked his entire reputation and all the years that he's put in on YouTube to play around with you and go along with his shenanigans. So if the people want to get at Lennon further, question him further, or what have you, then they will. Don't you worry about it, sweethearts. Just go back to the land of crazy where your ass came from because I'm tired of seeing you on my timeline being crazy. I want to say something else, but yeah, you know, something truly is wrong with you. And it's enough. It's enough already. You don't even have anything to do with the eyes that you've been given. You know, people put eyes on you. People thought you was a sweetheart. People was supporting you with this Umar expose type thing. People were supporting you with this let's reveal the BS that Umar is doing because he just coming for me and all this other kind of stuff. They gave you a chance. You came on here and you went left with it, but you was left the whole time. Nobody just didn't know. You came on here with this fake check and you played that all the way to the end of the world. You at the end now. Shut it down, pack it up, and go your ass back where you came from. And you know how y'all send her packing? Stop talking about it. Yeah, you getting content, but you looking kind of silly to me. Cause why the hell you keep talking about Marianne? Like there's not a lot of other stuff that needs to be talked about. Like there's not a lot of other problems. And Umar, his kind of stuff lasts forever. Again, the people who keep platforming this dude, it's just like Danza doing that dumbass interview with Krishan. But didn't it pay off? Because now people are zoomed in on her ass that really wasn't paying her no mind before. Okay, cool. Lennon brought Marianne. People zoomed in on her ass, and this, you got what you got. Okay, you want more. Y'all want more? Y'all want more. Why do you keep acknowledging her every time she do a video? Why you keep acknowledging the shit that she's saying when it's all crazy? Y'all starting to look crazy to me. Cause why? Why? You're making me question the authenticity of y'all even having a problem with Umar in the first place. Huh? How you gonna let somebody come in and distract you so much to where you've done lost focus on the fact that this fool's still out here scamming successfully, diligently, and probably forever. Yeah, probably forever. Shut it down, girl. Shut it down and take that shit to a psychiatrist and tell them you got written a prescription by YouTube that you need some help and go get your help. You too old for this shit. All right. You are. You have no valid points. None. Zero zits. Zip. None. No valid claims, no valid points. You don't have no quorums with nobody talking about you because everybody talking about you for good reason. You trying to critique everything everybody say, and you happen to think that you have actual gripes with Lennon. You don't, and he don't owe you anything. If anything, you know, he can see the error of his ways. Hopefully, but what regardless of what he does or don't do or anybody else, take your ass back home, Marianne, wherever that is. Okay, that crazy planet that you drove your spaceship down here on, so you can come here with this BS. Take it back. All right, are they paying you? Tell them you resign. The job is over with. Okay, we're tired of seeing your ass. You make my brain hurt trying to listen to you talk. Then there's no substance. Okay, none whatsoever. All right. You got people who paid you some attention. You got people who was willing to rock with you, willing to see what you was trying to kick out. And you don't realize how good you had it. Hell, I get trolls when I come on here. Trolls, baby. All in the comment section. Every once in a while, there's someone nice. Okay. Not just because they're complimenting me, but just because they trolling and saying weird shit in the comment section. But when I see the trolls, you know, they remind me of the crazy folk on YouTube. because that's what they are, and you're one of them. Okay, these comments that I'm blocking right now, it's like, what's up, Bridget? Thank you, Uber. Thank you. You know, but you know what I do? I make it a point to acknowledge the people who actually come in and either say something on the subject I'm talking about, or they say something nice. The trolls, I just block them. That's what y'all need to do with Marianne, because she's a troll. I thought y'all understood that. Again, I'm just questioning the sanity and the purpose of the everybody else talking about her. Because why the hell you talking about her when that fat dude is still being on people platforms promoting him? Okay. The next thing you know, they gonna be telling everybody gonna be telling their grandkids this was Marcus Garvey, this was Martin Luther the King. Okay, that's your freedom fighter warrior that they keep promoting and listening to him. And I see so many of y'all. Oh, Umar, regardless of all that, he funny. That bitch ain't funny. Ain't nothing funny about his existence or what he has been doing. There's nothing funny about that. Oh, he talking the truth. Don't you shouldn't be caring about shit coming out of Umar's mouth. This dude scammed people for years. Had people believing that he was legit, had people believing that he cared about children when they ain't seen him around no children, and his child is running around here somewhere in the streets, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Shout out to her, may she get the help she needs. This girl suffered without having Umar in her life. Reason he chose that. Neglected and abandoned his own child. And he has another one that he did the same thing to. But I'm talking about the one we see. This girl tried to reach out to him and he rejected her. And she showed us that. And you know what else she showed us? How it affected her. She showed us how much that hurt her even more than she was already hurt by his absence in her life. She also showed us that she likely has genetic mental disabilities that she inherited from who? The same person that she looks and acts like that she has gotten her DNA from. Umar Johnson. Yet people are asking him, where is the school? What school could he ever have? Go find all of these other black people who got schools and support them, dummies, because they're out here, in case you didn't know. And I'm pretty sure it is extremely hurtful for them to continue on doing exactly what that liar told you he was going to do. That none of y'all seen, okay? None of y'all seen um, a curriculum. You don't even know what he going to be telling your school. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Uma had the opportunity to be a part of and help create a movie, a documentary about himself, right? And Marianne had the opportunity to do the same, knowing who Umar is. And look what they made. Forget that's trash. We understand that part. What was that movie about? What was the movie about? What was he so proud of? What was she so proud of? Mhm. The only thing missing is the one thing that Marianne said he wanted that she denied. Now she wishes she had did it because it would have further exposed him. Is him having his snow bunny love interest in the movie. Other than that, Umar thought that that would make him look even more like a king for him to be shown as some dude having conflict with himself or other chicks because he wants to be Holly. Gross pervert of a dude. Shout out to all you nasty hoes who mess with that fat nasty bastard. Gross. Mr. Nasty is what you should call him. And the woman came on here looking like Medea and exposed his nasty ass and the way he neglects his mother. And what did he do? Same thing he did when he had beef with General Sarasutin City. The same thing he did when he had beef with Polite J.J. Evans. The same thing he did when a conscious stripper exposed him. Y'all had since way back then to let that dude alone and let him go out there and be broke and crazy all by himself. Y'all knew years ago that that fat nasty bastard had two children out here that he was no parts of their lives. You should have laser focused in on that and stayed there. Again, you should have laser focused in on that and stayed there. I'm gonna say it for the Umar time. You should have laser focused in on that and stayed there. Because this fat nasty bastard came here telling you he was gonna create a school for your children and he had no parts of his own. That's where you should have been. And then when you get down to it and you see that he is actually choosing, because other than fighting, I say other than fighting to be a part of their lives, what the hell else can you do? You know what shouldn't have been an option? Coming on here and getting all this money for me out for all these years, trying to build a damn dumbass school that y'all know should know can never exist. Because first of all, this bitch don't qualify. Secondly, this motherfucker don't know what the fuck he doing. Thirdly, he scamming and was never gonna give you no school anyway. But it was a grand idea, and he played it for this long. Ain't showed you nothing, nothing. 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 Niente. Nothing. Nothing. I'm say it again. Nothing. He ain't showed you nothing. That's why he don't want Dwight involved. Because they will hold him accountable and shut that horse and pony show down. Okay. Would have shut it down. Yeah, sir. I'm gonna need you to go do something else before we put your ass in jail with this bullshit. You cannot run no so-called school. This dude is a nasty, disgusting pervert. Umar recently did some kind of demonstration at his building that y'all keep paying for. And he said, parents, this is where you can come. Moms, you can come to the principal's office and get a paddling. Pervert. And y'all asking him about a school. Don't ask him shit about no school. It's not real. It's make believe. He not even related to the Frederick Douglass Marcus whatever the hell he talking about. The family exposed him on that. Umar, go get your youngin. No, no, get yourself some help. Yeah, then go get your youngin and help her. That's how you show at this point. That's all you can do. Go get yourself some help, you crazy fat nasty bastard. Okay. And then go out there and get this girl that presented herself to the world, presented herself to the world to let us know that you are her father. She seeks a relationship with you, the opportunity, and that you rejected her. And we see the results right there. She already was struggling. But you know what? So was Umar. Y'all been knew this fool was crazy years ago. That girl already was struggling. To sit up fuck over and over and over and over and over and over and over again when you know that there is one daughter who don't have no relationship with him. There's an alleged son out there somewhere, and he has a daughter that we have actually seen self-destruct right before our eyes. Do y'all remember when Nisa, is that her name? Y'all remember when she first came here? How calm she was, how glowing she was, beautifully glowing, sweet, calm, but intelligent and direct. And she was clear, and it was simple. I want the opportunity to talk with my father and get to know him. Children need that. She needed that. She's no exception. Her sister needs that. They're no exception. Until this fat, nasty bastard can get some help for himself and then his relationship with his children, he can't do a motherfucking thing elsewise. But y'all keep letting him. That's why the whites don't respect you. And they treat you like they do. Because you showed them over and over again. I ain't shit. Don't worry about me. Do me. Do me. Do me. Do me. Because we don't care about ourselves or each other. Not only do we hurt, kill, and scam, we let each other do it to each other when it's plain as day in your face. You will not hold this dude accountable. Do you know how big of a joke black African parent, whatever you want to call yourself, skin like mine, do you know how big of a joke everybody has been looking since this nigga came on the scene? You entertain that mess with nothing. Nothing. He came on here running his mouth. I'm this, I'm that, but he really just whack. Okay, that's all he had was just running his damn mouth and periodically having these help sessions. The main person who's sitting up here talking about running a college or a some type of university or charter school, whatever you want to say, that is for A, boys, and then B, girls. Bad enough that y'all considering having this dude around your boys, but even girls. This dude don't he qualifies less than probably anybody, except for Jarvis Butts, and let's hope he's really deceased. You might as well let Jarvis come out here and make a school. That's just how y'all played it. That's just how slow y'all are. That's just how much you don't care about yourself. That's how much you don't care about your children. These children done grown up now, all the way up there, past my hand. They grown. It's been that long, and they're smart. They have internet. Everybody does, and they can look and see and say, "Damn, you mean to tell me my people, my folk, my parents, and everybody was considering sending us the death, motherfucker? Damn." I wonder what they thinking. They thinking either y'all are shiesty, crazy, dumb, deaf, and blind, or you just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go with you don't care. Y'all just do anything. You rock with anybody. If it's attention, let's get it. Okay, because Massa fucked y'all up. Massa messed everybody up so bad that you do it for yourself now. You come out here every chance you get to make yourself look worse and worse. You can never stand on anything that would do the opposite, not for 1 second. All y'all had to do was tell that nigga to prove he is worthy of such a thing before you even begin to buy. Oh, oh, oh. Before you begin to buy into that and support that. And you didn't do that. Ooh, I like the way he talk. Ooh, he powerful. Oh, them words, them words, them words. Look at him preaching. Ooh, that's the truth, Umar. Okay, and then he became funny. When the hell ever was he funny? You keep this man circulating. You keep him popular, and he scammed y'all for millions, millions. That's why then it gets a pass for me. That shit this girl trying to do, squash it, smash it, delete it. Mm-mm. That dude been going after Umar for years. Obsessive, it can look like that, but you know what? That ain't me. That ain't you. That's not our style. We wouldn't do it. Somebody got to do it. There's another one. I can't remember the name of her channel for nothing, but she been just as hard as Lennon for years. The only thing I would say about any of 'em, those two that I know for sure that I've been seeing all this time, your downside to me is you don't do enough short form videos. Only people who bored and broke, okay? If you got 2 to 4 to 5 to 8 hours, damn near every day, damn near several times a day to sit on somebody live stream, to go after somebody that nobody's probably even gonna make accountable, then yeah. But that's not everybody. That's not everybody. Okay. Y'all need to make shorter videos. You need to do segments all the way down to 3 minutes. Take that 3 minutes, talk, Snapchat, Instagram videos. You got people that'll come for that on a regular basis. You need to do 15-minute videos. You need to do 10-minute videos. You need to do 5-minute videos. You got enough content in all those hours to separate them and break them down into little segments. You don't want to spend time on that because it's fun and convenient and your ass is hooked on sitting there for hours and hours. But you got your rabbit ass mind and you just as crazy as Umar if you think that you're gonna really get people to come and sit and rewatch a fucking 4 hour damn video where you went in on Umar. Especially when they looking for some key answers, key information. Where's the timestamp? Where do I find it at? They searching. They got to search. Nobody doing that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. What's the logic in that? It tells me that you just, it's a money bag and you wasted time. It's like clocking into work every day. It's not about what it's supposed to be about because there's no way you think 2 and 4 hour videos all day every day. It's gonna be something that people really gonna sit there and go back and watch and pay attention to and get the right information. Every opportunity, every eye, every ear is an opportunity. Someone or people together or separately to get the information they need and take a move on this sapsucker motherfucker. But you lose that all that potential with them long ass videos. Now y'all just there hanging out like it's the club. Y'all just partying. You get sloppy, you get slow, you get out of hand. Just like Lennon. bringing that damn check. It was, ooh, this'll do it. This'll wake him up. This'll shake it up. It's been pretty mundane, right? And redundant for years. She came with the check. You ain't even look at it. And you brought it here. And this what we saw. And you presented this shit too. Here's the back of the check. Marianne told me I can only show you the back of the check. She said I could show you the front, but just real quick. Yeah, y'all on the bus. Lenny, you got your ass on the bus with that one. If anybody in question whether or not you was on the bus or not, you showed us you was on the bus when you came here with this damn shit. You didn't even use your brain. You just said, Umar Pay Lamar, whatever her name is. What's her name? Mary. Mary, why you bugging? That dude ain't pay that girl shit. Did y'all get y'all money back? No. Did he pay the 40,000 they said he owed? No. Y'all play with that too long. You be playing yourself. And the whites be looking at you like dummies. Dummies all around, you might be asking. Just dummies. Dummies. Dude owed the money. Dude was supposed to pay the money. Dude didn't pay the money. Dude lied, saying I ain't know nothing about it. They ain't contact me. Lies, lies. It was the haters. Houseway. Doesn't even make no sense. He shouldn't even be able to go past day one with that. Y'all gave it air to breathe. Oh, I don't know who's wrong or right. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. Prove it, Umar. What the hell? Bitch, all that money he got, whatever he owed, he should have paid it. Right? It's as simple as that. He wanted to tell these people, can you give me the deal that I don't qualify for or I've passed expiration date for? And right now, are you trying to collect or else? And it's their fault because they didn't respond. Bitch, I wouldn't respond to that shit either. The answer is hell no. If he didn't get no response, let Georgia Power tell you they gonna cut your lights off. Okay? You owe me $50, I'm gonna cut your lights off. If you don't give me $50 by the 31st, I'm cutting your light. Do you hear me? I said I'm gonna disconnect your electricity because that's what we do. We provide and you didn't pay. So go ahead, write him. Send him an email. Tell them, say, can you put me down for the program that that helping second chance program you got for uh discount because I'm black. Yeah, this it's past that. I know formally you're supposed to do fill out the form and provide the information and wait for the decision and all that. And it's too late because now you already cut me out, and I just need to pay you. But I want you to just go and pencil me in that program and let me qualify and just give me that credit and just go ahead on and do something different, but leave me alone. What you think they gonna say? They ain't even gonna respond to that. Okay. They ain't respond. Well, I'm sit right here and wait for them to respond because I'm trying to get in that program and you can do it. You just choosing not to. So I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'll wait in the dark because they coming on the 31st to shut it down. And it don't work like that in the real world. But that's the nigga you want to teach your children to be just like him. You care about your children? Hmm? Do y'all? I can understand the people that say, you know what? Years ago, I wanted to send, I believed in him. I wanted to send my children here and all that. And, he didn't follow through. And I see he's full of shit. He's a fraud. Okay, that's unfortunate, but I'm moving on. Oh, you got people still. They probably trying to have more children so they children can be old enough when Umar get his school together so they can send their children to his school. Man, y'all some sad, sorry ass pieces of shit. Embarrassing. Okay? Just embarrassing. Shiftless, worthless, and fucking embarrassing. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.